I was at a unit in San Antonio, and they got like all these Mexican gangs, and they all the Spanish people. They all beefing with each other. It's like the Hollidays and the Bidos. There's a whole bunch of gangs, and I hung out with all the Spanish people, and I learned Spanish. So I used to chill with all the Spanish people, and then it was a lot of black people in there too. So it was like, it was weird for me always. And they had a real big riot in my dorm, and they was fighting for like 30 minutes, and I was lost. And niggas is trying to take off on me. I'm like, bitch, I ain't no Mexican.
All right, good afternoon. This is State of Florida versus Stephen Testo with multiple cases before the court.
Yo, what's poppin', man? It's your boy E.I. King, and this is the Incarceration podcast, where I talk about prison, pre, post, and present, and how everything that I experienced throughout my incarceration has forever changed my life. This is the Incarceration. So Forever Convict family, once again, we are on the journey to 50,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so now. Share this channel with somebody who has.
What's your name, bro? Where you from? Man, what you doing out here on 6th Street, man, South by Southwest?
My name's Adrian Guzman, man. I'm from the South Side streets of Austin, Texas. I'm just kind of out here enjoying myself, man. Came out here to see the clubs, to see the sights, see if I run into anybody, and what do you know? E.I. King right in front of me, man.
That's fine, bro. So we already know that you've been on the road, man. How much time you doing TDC and what units was you at, man?
Oh, I did 5 years, man. I did the whole 5. I discharged that. I discharged that 5, man. I did 5 years. Man, I went to Holiday, you know, all through the little transfers, Pam Listener. I hit Pack 2 for a little bit. I ended up getting G5 for a cell phone case. I went to Polunski unit. I did almost 2 years on the Polunski unit, man, all mostly B-side. I made it to A-side for about 2-3 months, and I got segged up for a group assault beyond first aid.
What was one of the craziest things you seen in the chain gang, bro?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, on the Michaels unit, woo, that's another unit I went to after Polunski. I went to Michaels and then Estell. Man, on the Michaels unit, and sad to say, man, I seen somebody get sliced across the face for jacking somebody behind the door. They weren't safe.
Do you feel like your incarceration affected you for the positive or negative, and how so?
I feel like in the beginning, it most definitely affected me more negatively. I was more picking up bad things, you know, bad habits, learning more worse things. But towards the end, man, God impacted my life, and He definitely changed me for a better purpose in there, for sure.
If you could send a message to the boys still incarcerated, man, what would it be, my G?
First, I'll give a couple shout outs, man. Shout out to Pee Wee, man, representing that Magno at H-Town. Shout out Trouble. Shout out Southwest. Bato. Shout out my boy Baby James on Ferguson. And shout out Martin on Bido, man.
Alright, bro. You mind if I use this for you too?
Nah, don't. Go ahead.
Hey, where can the people find you at, dog?
You can find me on Facebook at Tragic45. FOFIVE at the end. Or Instagram at A_Cash, man.
Alright, yeah. Alright, my first question, Brody. What's your name? Where you from? And what you doing out here at South by Southwest?
My name is Q Carter, from right here, Austin, Texas. I'm like a producer, artist, call myself an innovator, and I'm producing shows up and down 6th Street.
That's what's up, my G. My name's E.I. King. I'm the host of the Incarceration podcast. I got one question for you today, Brody.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to jail or prison? If so, why? And go ahead and paint the picture of your first day in.
My first day. Man, my first day was a long time ago.
You went to jail or prison?
I went to jail and prison.
How many years you do in prison?
About 4.5, probably about 5.5 altogether though.
All out here in TDC?
Yeah.
Okay, what units were you at?
Hutchens, Pam Lynch, Holiday, shit, Byrd. They moved me every 6-7 months.
There you go. All right, so what was that first day like, man? What was going through your mind? Paint the picture for the viewers, dog.
I guess like the first day is all just like, fuck, I should have did. I would have did this, that, all that kind of shit. The reasons, really. And then it was, I'm staying stiff and I ain't eating none of this shit until I get commissary. And then it was regular.
Then you got used to the trade.
Then it was regular. Then it's like, fuck it.
All right, what was something, man, that like just give us a crazy prison story, man. Something that you seen that was just crazy, man. You'll never forget.
The craziest prison story is it's only crazy because of how I was like in the middle, but I was in San Antonio. What's the unit I was at out there in San Antonio? Damn, I don't even remember the damn unit name. I was at a unit in San Antonio, and they got like all these Mexican gangs, and they all the Spanish people. They all beefing with each other. It's like the Hutchens and the Bidos. There's a whole bunch of gangs, and I hung out with all the Spanish people, and I learned Spanish. So I used to chill with all the Spanish people, and then it was a lot of black people in there too. So it was like, it was weird for me always. And they had a real big riot in my dorm, and they was fighting for like 30 minutes, and I was lost. And niggas was trying to take off on me. I'm like, bitch, I ain't no Mexican. And they didn't.
It was a racial thing?
No, it was a gang riot, and I always hung out with the Holy Homes, but they was fighting other gangs, so it was people like trying to take off on me like I was about to fight with them. And I'm like, nigga, I'm black as hell, boy. Y'all better go ahead. Y'all gonna make this shit bigger than what it is. And it was just yeah, it was just a lot of fighting. They was fighting so much and stabbing and doing so much shit that the guards ain't even come in there. They just stood at the window and pulled the cameras out. So that shit lasted like probably about 15 minutes. That's a long time. Yeah, it's a long time.
Now, when it comes to all them years incarcerated, bro, do you feel like it impacted your life for the positive or negative? And if so, how?
I think it's perspective on you. So for me, I think it was real positive, low key. Now, I wish that I could have learned that lesson differently, because deep down inside, I'm kind of like the same person, but I just recognize my consequences with every action that I have. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, if you're doing this, this is what you up against. If you're doing this, this is what you up against. So I think about my actions a little bit harder and face my consequences as it's happening instead of after it's happening. Because all that time, I had a lot of time to like read and like deal with myself and think with myself with my mind. So it's a positive thing. I'm mad about the time. I wish I could have learned it a different way, but I definitely put it to use there. But it's really about perspective, because I was with niggas who did 10, 20 and still think the same and do the same shit and come home and do the same shit. So it's really like, because I'm the same inside of my heart, but I still think about everything just a little bit different, you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Yeah.
Now, lastly, man, when it comes to the boys who's still on lockdown, if you could send them a message of encouragement and inspiration, what would it be, bro?
Shit, it's super duper possible, bro. I went to the pen at the peak of my career. Like I'm saying, like they playing my club, they playing my music in all the clubs. I'm on tour. I did a show with Meg Thee Stallion, and then I went to jail a week later and had to watch her and everybody on the BET Awards, you know. So, and then I came home with nothing, and just stayed down and worked at it, you know, and just realizing that I got time. Like I've been saying I got time so long. When I got home, I'm like, I got time. It's just can't rush it really, basically, you know what I'm saying? Just stay down. It's gonna be hard, but you got time, you know what I'm saying? Just keep going, basically.
That's real, bro.
Yeah.
And lastly, where can the people find you at, dog? Go ahead and plug yourself in.
My name Q Carter. You can find me Q Carter TV. I'm out here. I'm a producer in Austin, Texas. I produce up and down 6th Street. I produce tours all around Texas. We about to get that 5-year foreign tour going in a little bit. Just hit me up, Q Carter TV, QCarter.com.
Dog, my first question for you, dog. What's your name? Where you from? And what are you doing out here at South by Southwest, man?
My name's David. No last name.
No, it's all cool, bro. Where you from, dog?
Everywhere, man. Everywhere.
There you
Travel
go.
the world.
Awesome. My name's the King. I'm the host of the Incarceration podcast. I got one question for you tonight.
What's that,
Have you ever been to jail, prison, or arrested?
Never prison, but in and out of Maricopa County, Arizona. Jail for 7 years, in and out.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that, bro. My next question is, man, whenever you went to jail, right? And you seen jail like on movies and TV shows and things like that, but then you experienced it in real life. What was something that was crazy that you could never even comprehend until you experienced it in real life?
Well, the rules there. So you're in with, you've got your kinfolks, your woods, your chiefs, your Chicanos. They all have separate different rules. So you have to abide by the rules. If somebody from the Chicano side catches you doing something, they'll tell the woods, so you get chin checked. So that kind of shit.
Yeah, man.
Made a lot of hoops. You get in trouble for holding food. Man, all kinds of shit.
There you go. And then when it comes to coming home and like getting back used to like a regular life in society, did you face any challenges transitioning back home? And if so, what were they?
Yes, trying to get a real job. So once you got this simple charge, nobody wants to fucking hire you. So I continued to do more illegal things. But it got me by, But the best thing about getting out of jail or prison is the shower, a real fucking shower.
There you go.
A real fucking towel, no sandals in the fucking shower.
And my last question, do you feel like your incarceration affected your life for the positive or negative? And if so, how?
Positive, most definitely. I always got my eyes open, always on the lookout for just real shit, you know, always got my eyes on the back, you know. Where am I surrounded? I'm talking to you, I'm seeing what's going on at the same time.
There you go. And then lastly, man, if you could send a message to the boys still on lockdown to encourage and inspire them, what would it be, bro?
Man, that breaks my heart. I met a lot of beautiful people. Read all the books. We're in for stupid shit, just trying to support their family. It sucks. They're in for life. Best of luck, man, and have the heart of hearts. You know, kill people with kindness. That's it.
Inspire, bro. Where can the people find you at, man?
Oh, man. I don't say...
You know what I'm saying? You got any Instagram or anything you want to plug in?
No.
No, it's all cool. It's all
stay
cool.
away from society.
No, it's all cool.
All right, my first question, Brody, where you from?
CJ from Wild.
Shut up, faggot.
All right, first question though is what's your name, where you from, and what you doing out here at South by Southwest?
Man, CJ Byron, like Lord Byron, aka Black Jesus, the real Black Jesus, from Strong Island, New York. Live out here now, own some bars and pizzerias. Just out here trying to make the world flip and take over the world one vagina at a time. I don't know that girl.
My name is the King. I'm the host of the Incarceration podcast.
I
got one question for you today, dog.
What up, though?
Have you ever been to jail or prison? And if so, why?
No, I've never been arrested, detained, or in jail.
That's fire, bro.
I
That's
should
great.
be, though, because I've done the most ridiculous things. I urinated in front of a cop before, but I've never been arrested or jailed or detained, so.
No, that's great, dog.
That's
My next
crazy.
question is, do you have any family or people close to you that have been incarcerated? And
Everybody
if so,
I know.
Okay, and has any of their incarceration affected or impacted your life at all?
Oh, hell yeah, it made me be smarter at not going to jail. And it's crazy how people like try to say, the norm is like how to make it cool. It's like, oh, cool, been in jail, get locked up, whatever. But everybody I know, all the real niggas I know, they're like, you don't want to be there. So that was always like, yeah, I don't want to be there. I believe that nigga. Because that nigga's crazy.
That's for sure, dog. All right, and then lastly, man, when it comes to the boys who's still on lockdown right now, if you could shoot them a kite, send them a message of inspiration, hope, and encouragement, what would it be, bro?
I would tell them there's a light at the end of the tunnel and just keep making those changes because they affect more people outside, inside than they even know.
Man, we don't care what this nigga talk about, dog.
This would have never have happened if I was black. I don't wait, man.
All right, lastly, bro, where can the people find you at, bro?
The real Black Jesus 24/7, all platforms.
The real
except TikTok. I'm banned from TikTok again for the third time. But, you know, just Instagram, Twitter, Meta, the real Black Jesus 24/7.
There you go.
The one and only.
You mind if I use this
Dude, use it for everything. It'll go viral. Hey, wait, what's the name of the podcast? Incarceration?
The Incarceration podcast.
The Incarceration podcast. I stand behind, I guarantee it. They're changing lives.
I just did 4.5 out the pen.
Yeah, dude.
Bido, my first question for you, man. What's your name, where you from, and what you doing out here at South by Southwest,
Sean
man?
Barron, Buffalo, New York, out here with my artists.
There you go. My name is the King. I'm the host of the Incarceration podcast. I got one question for you tonight, G. Have you ever been arrested, been to jail or prison?
I have been.
Have you been to prison?
haven't been to prison. I've been to
Okay,
jail.
it's cool. If you don't mind me asking, what'd you go to jail for? And can you get a story? Speeding tickets?
Speeding tickets, yeah.
Okay, no, it's cool. Go ahead and paint the picture to the viewer of what that first day in jail was like, dog. What was going through your mind? What happened? What was it like?
Man, so I was younger. I was about like 20, 21. I ain't have no money to get on the train to New York, and I hopped the train. And when I hopped the train, the cop saw me, and he ran my info, and he saw that I had a bunch of parking tickets. So I actually went to jail from the train. And what they took me to jail was crazy.
Dang, dog. Whenever like you used to see jail or prison on TV and movies and all that, but then you experienced it in real life, what was something that was like shocking that stuck out to you that like you'll never forget? That was kind of crazy.
Shit, the bathroom right there in the cell with us, the shit is crazy. Nuts.
That's real, dog. And then lastly, man, when it comes to the boys still on lockdown, if you could send a message of inspiration and encouragement, what would it be, bro?
Man, keep your head up, we'll be out soon.
That's real. Where can the people find you at, G?
I'm at Sean Barron on Instagram, Twitter.
All right, my first question for y'all ladies tonight. What's your name, where you from, and why y'all at South by Southwest right now?
My name is Alyssa. I'm from El Paso. Well, San Antonio.
My name is Hennessy. I'm from El Paso.
And we're down here just for spring break.
There you go. My name's King. I'm the host of the Incarceration podcast. And I got one question for y'all tonight. Okay. Have y'all ever been arrested, been to jail, or been to prison?
I have never,
but I've been in the back of a cop car.
Okay, what happened? Give us a story.
Well, it wasn't me. I was young. I was like 7 years old. I was at some lady's house. She broke her hand on a window, and I was in the back of a cop car for safety, for my protection. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, my next question is this. Do you have any family or friends or people close to you that have been incarcerated, and did their incarceration at all affect your life? And if so, how?
I have.
All right, who and how did it affect your life, their incarceration?
My dad, he's gotten arrested so much, DUI, and I mean it affected me because I didn't have a dad growing up, so yeah, don't drink and drive.
Thank you for sharing that, for real.
My best friend got caught doing something really bad. She got a felony on her, and I don't know, I feel like our friendship kind of like separated the both of us from that felon.
That's real. Thank you for sharing that as well. And then lastly, whenever society has like a negative viewpoint of people getting out of prison and jail and trying to start their life over, and they're super critical, what are your thoughts on that? And how would you like challenge society to like allow people to have like a second shot at life?
Help them, give them all the help that you can, like offer them like rides, like obviously they're not gonna go with like rides, like money, like just get them a job, like get them in the right mindset as well. I think that.
I kind of don't judge them, honestly. I'm like, whatever you did, it just depends what you did, honestly. I don't judge them at all. If they're trying to get back on their feet, I respect that fully.
Fire, thank y'all so much. Where can the people find y'all at?
Instagram, at it's Hannah24.
You got my Instagram at Alyssa Nicole _
All right, what's going on, big dog? My first question, man, is what's your name, where you from, and what you doing out here at South by Southwest, man?
My name is Alex, working, just enjoying the view.
There you go, dog. All right, my name's King. I'm the host of the Incarceration podcast. I got one question for you today, bro. Have you ever been to jail or prison?
Both.
Both? Okay. If you don't mind me asking, bro, what'd you go to prison for? What were the charges? And then I'll go ahead and paint the picture and tell the story for the viewer. What were your first day in prison was like?
It was cool because I seen a lot of homies I haven't seen on street. I'm originally from Norfolk, Virginia, so I violated probation.
Okay, you went to TDC, prison out here in Texas, or Virginia?
DOC.
DOC? Okay, there you go. How did you do your time, bro? First of all, how long did you do?
I got out, I think I did 4 years.
Okay, you went to prison once?
Once in Virginia, once in Texas.
Okay, what units did you go to in Texas?
I went to the Billy Moore unit and the one where they drugged that black guy in Overton, Texas, by the chain.
Yeah. What was the biggest difference between prison in Virginia and Texas?
Virginia get paid, the inmates get paid.
What was your job in Virginia?
I went to a therapeutic unit.
Okay, so you're doing like counseling and things like that instead of working? Okay.
I worked in the kitchen too.
Okay. What would be probably one of the craziest memories or moments that you remember from prison?
I seen a lot of stupid fights over dumb shit.
Okay, do you feel like prison impacted your life for the negative or positive? And if so, why?
To the positive, because it's not their job to correct you, it's your job to correct you and change your lifestyle. Because they're about $1. It's a business to them. So they want you to keep coming out, fucking up, keep coming back so they can make money off you. So if you don't correct yourself, you can't expect them to correct you.
That's real. Last question, bro. If you could send a message, shoot a kite to them boys still on lockdown, bro, of encouragement and inspiration, what would you tell them, dog?
Once the slave master free your body, it's up to you to free your mind. Leave that prison lifestyle behind you and come out in this world, because a lot of people never been to penitentiary, so they don't know the rules. Get out here. Can't use penitentiary as an excuse, because I got felonies and it's places that hire you. They get $20,000 a head for tax season for every person that's been incarcerated. So don't make no excuses for yourself.
Bido, my first question, Brody, is what's your name, where you from, and what are you doing out here at South by Southwest, my G?
My name Terrence Polk. I'm from right here, Austin, Texas, and just checking it out.
There you go. All right, my name's E.I.D. King. I'm the host of the Incarceration podcast. I got one question for you today, dog. Have you ever been to jail or prison?
No, I have not.
All right, that's cool, man. Congratulations, dog. Do you know anybody, family or friend, somebody close to you that has been to jail, and if so, did their incarceration impact or affect your life at all?
Yes, my brother and my father, and yeah, it's impacted me because they was both male role models in my life. So, they wasn't there for a little while.
While you was coming up?
Out, yeah.
Yeah, dang. So how do you feel like their absence negatively affected you coming up because they were doing time?
Well, it didn't really bother me negatively because, they made their decisions, so they had to deal with it. But, not being able to talk to your daddy and your brother on the regular, that'll do something to you.
Nah, that's real, bro. I appreciate that, dog. And then lastly, man, when it comes to the boys still on lockdown right now doing time, if you could send them a message, man, of encouragement, hope, and inspiration, what would it be, G?
Man, free all you guys, man. That ain't where it's at.
That's fire. Where can the people find you at, dog?
Instagram, you can follow me at tpoke0223. And on Facebook, Thomas.
All right, first of all, what's your name, where you from, and why you out here at South by Southwest?
Well, my name is Tiffany, but they call me Kitty. I'm from DC. And, well, South by is a tech conference, first and foremost. A lot of film and music, so perfect place to be out, to network, meet people, workforce development or personal development.
Okay, fire. My one and only question for you today is, have you ever been arrested, been to jail or prison?
No, on all three.
Okay, no. That's perfect. What about when it comes to any family, friends, or people close to you? Have they ever been arrested and incarcerated? And if so, if you don't mind sharing, for what? And did their incarceration affect your life? And if so, how?
Interesting. I would say probably not. Definitely know people that have been to jail. One person stabbed somebody, so they probably deserve to go to jail off of that. And it wasn't even like a good reason, it's not as if though you were defending someone's honor and you needed to stab somebody real quick to, let them know, don't fuck with me. But yeah, no, it didn't affect me because that's not my life.
Okay, no, thank you for sharing that. And then lastly, just when it comes to mass incarceration, the criminal justice system, and just everything that it entails when it comes to people being incarcerated, what are your thoughts? Do you feel like there's a need for prison reform? If so, why? No?
Absolutely. I definitely feel as though if you are going to go through the whole justice system, send someone to jail, there needs to be some sort of resources. Once they are finished with their sentence, they want to re-enter to the world. I mean, depending on how long people have been locked up, it's decades that go by, and then all this new technology, and how would someone be able to support themselves and actually stay out of prison in jail if they don't have the resources to find work, found affordable housing, because we know that's a goddamn lie, to be honest, especially someone re-entering the world after being in jail. So prison reform is definitely necessary. There aren't a lot of programs out there designed to really help people, and the ones that are designed and they're out there, I don't think a lot of people really know about it, you know, and there's a lot of stigma with people asking for help. So all around, one, it needs to be more education around it. Where can people find these resources? I'm pretty sure it's not in jail because they want you to stay. They want that free labor. What is it, 10 cents on a dollar, some crazy low amount that they're being paid for literally 40 plus hours of work while they're already in jail, supposed to be getting better and helping themselves, you know, go through their sentence. So prison reform is needed, just like housing for the unhoused, and you can't shut down a whole shelter downtown in Austin and then tell people to figure it out. There's nowhere to figure it out. So the officials need to step up and do their damn job.
That's right.
And then they criminalize the homelessness on top of that. So it's like more free labor, you know? So it's a never-ending system. And we had talked about this earlier. Sometimes you're just one big catastrophe away from also maybe being out on the streets, you know? So it's a lot of people living paycheck to paycheck and just really trying to enhance their lives and be better, but it's hard out here. So.
That's real. Lastly, where can the people find you at? This is a chance to plug yourself in, girl. What you got going? Plug yourself in.
Well, I do work in tech and always looking for connections and to move up. So you can find me on Instagram, PYTMISS.
Question, what's your name, where you from, and what are you guys doing at South by Southwest?
My name is Brandy. I'm from Mexico, and I'm just having fun here.
There you go.
My name is Diana, and I'm from Mexico as well, and I'm here just for fun.
Fire. My name's
shopping here.
Awesome. My name's E.I. the King. I'm the host of the Incarceration podcast. I got one question for y'all tonight. Have y'all ever been to jail, prison, or ever been arrested? And if so, why?
No, and not at all.
Okay, and that's perfectly fine. My next question is this. Do you know anybody that has been to jail or prison, and did their incarceration by any way affect your life? And if so, how?
Have you? Because I haven't.
No, I haven't too.
No? Okay, that's cool. And then the last question is this. It's cool. Last question is this. In America, like, there's a lot of mass incarceration, people going to jail and prisons. What are your thoughts on that? Do you feel like there's a need for prison reform? Do you feel like it's fine the way it is? What are your thoughts?
Definitely, there's a lot of people who are innocent that are maybe in prison and they shouldn't be. So yeah, there should be a reform on that.
Okay.
I don't understand the question. Something easier.
Where can people find you at? You want to plug in your Instagram or anything?
Yes, I'm at Brandy with a Y, Martin B.
Fire. What about you?
At Diana RT with double I.
Check. My first question, man. What's your name? Where you from? And what you doing out here at South by Southwest?
My name is Julian King. I'm from Philly. I'm actually an artist. I was just performing here at Soho Lounge for the Soul Fest. Very first one.
There you go, bro. My name is E.I. the King. I'm the host of the Incarceration podcast. I got one question for you tonight,
Let's
my
get
G.
it.
Have you ever been arrested, been to jail or prison?
Never.
Never been arrested?
Never been arrested, never been in jail, never been in prison.
That's what's up, bro. Congratulations. My second question is, do you know anybody that's ever been incarcerated? And if so, has their incarceration at all affected your life? And if so, how?
Yes, I do actually. And it's crazy because we hear a lot about incarceration, we hear a lot about jail, but when it actually is close to you, the shit kind of hits a little different. For me, you know, it was a lesson learned. I didn't even have to go through it to understand it's just not what I want for my life. Now, I do also understand that we got a lot of factors that are just already against us, so the odds are not always in our favor. But I got dreams, bro. I see myself selling out Madison Square Garden. I can't do that from behind bars, you know?
That's fire. Yeah. My next question is, when it comes to the boys still on lockdown, if you could send them a message of encouragement, hope, and inspiration, what would it be, Brody?
Your life is not over, bro. I know you think it is, but it's not. And you're still young. And I'm gonna be waiting right for when you get out. Let's get it.
That's fire. Where can the people find you at, dog?
You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at It's Julian King, ITSJULIANKING, and TikTok is KINGG.
What's going on, Big? Now, my first question for you tonight, my G, is what's your name, where you from, and what you doing out here at South by Southwest, man?
Shit, my name Anthony. I'm from Austin, Texas, and I'm out here just chilling, bro. It's another day for me, to be honest.
There you go. My name's E.I. the King. I'm the host of the Incarceration podcast. I got one question for you tonight, G.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been arrested, been in jail, or prison?
Hell no.
Nah, that's what's up. Congrats, dog. My second question is, do you know anybody that's ever been incarcerated, and if so, why? And has their incarceration by any means impacted or affected your life?
Yeah, I do. One of my old homeboys, we used to be real tight. He got incarcerated. He looking at some time, like we talking about 30 years. Definitely showed me that I had to stop doing what I was doing back then, and I got kids and shit now, so now I just be chilling. I gotta be more calm and shit, so I have to be chilling. Gotta, get to the bag the legal way.
That's real. If you could send a message to the boys still on lockdown, what would it be, man?
Man, I hope you're doing good. Shit, hang in there, bro, and hopefully eventually we can try to get you home soon.
Fire, dog. Where can the people find you at?
Instagram, Moda Clothing, MODAKLOTHING. Snapchat, and_11. Yeah.
All right, what's going on? My first question for you tonight, what's your name, where you're from, and what you doing out here at South by Southwest?
My name is Natasha. I'm from Vancouver, and I did the Frontiers of Innovation Day at Canada House on Sunday.
Fire. My next question is, well, first of all, my name is E.I. King. I'm the host of the Incarceration podcast. So I got one question for you tonight. Okay. Have you ever been to jail, been to prison, or arrested?
No, I have not.
Never? That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The second question is, do you have any friends, family, or people close to you that have been incarcerated? And if so, has their incarceration by any means affected your life at all?
No, actually.
No, that's cool.
I'm from Canada. Things are a lot different.
Okay, no, that's fire. No, thank you for being honest. And my last question would be this. Whether it be Canada or America, or just speak about your personal experience, so Canada, right? So when it comes to the criminal justice system, just mass incarceration and things like that, what are your thoughts? Do you feel like there's a need for prison reform? Do you feel like it's fine the way there is? And if so, why?
100%. 100%. I completely understand. It's like modern day slavery, man. This shit's fucked, and things need to change because, I mean, although my family or nobody I know has been affected, I also come from an immigrant family, so we have to be on our best behavior. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's the worst. Like, I could go on for a long, long time about this. And watching it from a distance, like what happens in the States is, it's exhausting, and I can't even do anything about it because I'm not even from here. So, I don't know. Lots needs to change. Like the world needs to change. The whole world needs to change.
That's right. Lastly, where can the people find you at?
I guess my Instagram, it's natasha.jaswal. Yeah.
First question for y'all tonight, man. What y'all's names, where y'all from, and what y'all doing out here at South by Southwest?
Okay, my name is Sky. I'm from Temple, and we're looking for new business partners, so we're just trying to, network with other people.
Yeah, we've been out here prospecting. My name is Malcolm.
Where you from, dog? What you doing out here South by Southwest?
Out here prospecting for life insurance. We get life insurance, so that's what we're doing out here right now.
There you go. All right, my name is E.I. King. I'm the host of the Incarceration podcast. I got one question for y'all tonight. Have y'all ever been arrested, been in jail, or prison? And if so, why?
Not me.
No?
Not me.
No?
Hey, I have.
Have you been to prison?
Nah, I ain't been to prison, but I've been to jail, though.
No, that's cool. If you don't mind me asking, what'd you go to jail for? And describe that first day in jail. Paint the picture for the viewer.
My first time going to jail, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous because I didn't know what was going on. So I had to figure out what was going on and how long I didn't know how long I was gonna be in there. So that was the two things that I described when I first walked up in there. That was the first two things I was thinking. I had to see what was going on, and then I didn't know how long I was gonna be there. So
yeah,
my two things.
For sure, dog. And just seeing prison and jail on TV, but then experiencing it in real life. What's something that was like crazy that stuck out to you that you couldn't believe that you were seeing?
Man, people fighting over little simple things like trays. People, they jumped this one person over a tray, and it was that's the most like it was on some savage stuff. Like, yeah, that's about the most crazy thing I seen when I was over there.
Okay. And then lastly, man, if you could send a message to them boys still on lockdown, man, of encouragement and inspiration, what would you share with them, dog?
Hey, man, keep your head up, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you gonna get out eventually. You ain't up in there for murder, so you gonna get out there eventually. know, but the people that is up in there, keep your head up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I got the message. I hear some message like I was doing. Keep your head up. You know, I know it's hard. But yeah, they got it.
That's real, bro. Where can the people find you at, dog?
They can follow me on. They can follow me on Instagram, Money Circle Mouth, and then on Facebook, Malcolm Frank.
There you go. Where can the people find you at?
At Slay with the K. SLAYWITHHAK.
And listen, if you've done any time, I'm talking about a county jail, state penitentiary, federal, or even drug programs, whatever. If you want to share your story on this channel, go ahead and email me at eithekingbooking. Go ahead and put your stories in the comments below. If there's anything that I talked about slightly, you want me to go more in depth on, or anything I haven't talked about at all, and it's a good idea, drop it in the comments. Let me know. And also remember, I am a rapper. My artist name is E.I. the King. You can find my music on all platforms. I also have another channel, YouTube channel, my official artist channel, E.I. the King. And I also have another podcast. It's called Let Me Talk Bro, where I talk more so about my life, music, ministry, and all these things. Also, I have a Patreon with exclusive content. Everything is in the description below. So listen, man, till the next time, it's your boy, E.I. the King.